So I heard that people were hating on Visa and Mastercard again, and I just really wanted to jump into that.
Just hate Visa. Don't you hate Mastercard? Yes.
Because I just really hate those guys so freaking much. And I'm going to tell you guys why. So I just want to get serious for a minute and explain to you guys that Visa and Mastercard have actually come very close to ruining my life. And so it is personal with me. Seeing people get angry with Visa and Mastercard over their censorship, it gives me a little bit of hope because I see people taking collective action. And so I just want to add my voice and just give you guys a real example that these policies that they do, that these acts of censorship do ruin people's lives. They really make our society worse, and we really should have been doing something about it a long time ago, but I'll take it. Okay, but how did MasterCard ruin my life? How did Visa and Mastercard censorship policies ruin my life? Well, I was being a little histrionic because my life isn't ruined and I will make the best of things no matter what happens. But I lost a lot of fucking money. I could have had so much more money. And it all started years ago with the Pornhub purge, the great Pornhub purging of all the unverified and whatever videos that were deleted off that platform when the New York Times, and you guessed it, Visa and MasterCard decided to take a moral obligation with the content on that website. I made a video about this, by the way, a long time ago, if you wanted to watch it. It has been like 3 or 4 years now since Visa decided to crack down on Pornhub and make sure that they couldn't use credit card processing, not to upload videos or anything. And the credit card processing is only used for when people purchase videos from verified creators and you pay for their subscription, because back then Pornhub had its type of OnlyFans type of thing, right? I was doing really good on this platform. I had 500 subscribers on my Pornhub page alone, and they were paying me every month. They were ravenous for new content. They wanted to buy every video that I would put out on the website. And so the thing about all of this is that the big idea for removing all the videos was because Pornhub was supposedly profiting off of bad material, you know, the really bad stuff. I'm not going to talk about it because it wasn't true. I'm sweating too much in the sun, so I'm taking Ponzo. Both starting to sweat a little bit out there. She's drinking water. I am still mad about Visa and MasterCard taking all my money. Now, they didn't take it. They just prevented me from getting it. But after Visa and MasterCard destroyed my income by taking away Pornhub, I did the best I could. And I moved as good as I could to OnlyFans, and I continued to do streaming, which was something that I had been doing. But it wasn't long after that when they started to hit again. And this time they went directly for OnlyFans. Now, people probably remember this on the internet, or I don't know if you do, but back then we had just gotten off the tails of our Pornhub income and fan base and things being removed. We had to rebuild. And OnlyFans was doing really well for us. We were making lots of money. And, well, OnlyFans is still doing good, but the point of the story, though, is that Visa and MasterCard were the reason why OnlyFans told all of its adult content creators that we were going to have to remove our content and move to a different platform because OnlyFans wasn't going to support adult content anymore. I mean, so we immediately started to do this, and what happened inevitably was we moved our fan, we lost subscribers, we boosted competitors, and so now what used to be everyone uses OnlyFans and everybody has a credit card on there, and it's now a fragmented ecosystem. I lost a lot of money because we were all impacted by that. People left, the reputation of the site was worth less, and because of all of that, I ended up making less money. I'm not really trying to divulge my finances, but I am very ambitious and I wanted to be paid. I want to be buying a house. I want to be getting these things that are almost impossible for people my age to be getting. But even though I've been so successful, I sometimes wonder whether the choice of ways that I'm going to make money is a bad choice, not because of I don't like it, because I do like it, and not because it can't make money, and because it can, but because the political system that we're in, and because we have puritanical censors like Visa and Mastercard deciding what can and can't be sold or seen on the internet. I have been so much less active. I've been burnt out. I haven't been able to work. I've been very depressed, and it's because, in part, I've been working all of this time and all of these years only to have my income and my business that I've worked so hard to build be attacked, be thrashed by these same companies who listen to a tiny group of coordinated, moral, I don't know what ridiculous moralizing people. I don't know. They're not just going after porn. They're going after games. They're going after porn games. They're going after horror games. They're going after Grand Theft Auto. So yeah, it's been hard, and I had actually taken another job, and that was part of the reason why I haven't been so active on social media and things lately, is because there's so many other opportunities that don't have this specter of censorship and deplatforming that that adult material does, or that making content on the internet does. Especially as a trans person, censorship and deplatforming is ridiculous. And one thing that I forgot to tell you guys in my whole story about how Visa and Mastercard ruined my life is that Twitter being taken over by a billionaire also contributed to that. And while he didn't ban porn, he has done a lot to limit our reach and to limit our exposure and to take away our money, to take away our livelihoods. So that has been happening a lot. And so, yeah, this is the video where I'm telling you guys, please keep calling Visa and MasterCard. Call them about games that are being censored. Call them about porn that is being censored that you want to buy. Call them about my livelihood. I don't care if you're a fan. Everybody in the United States has a MasterCard or a Visa card pretty much. And people need to just fucking call them until they realize that we're the ones who are angry and that the people are not these tiny group of people that want everything to be censored. My personal opinion is that it's beyond money for these people. I think that they get off on the control, and that they get off on the deciding of what people can and can't do. And so I don't know. I'm glad that the response is like it is, but there certainly would have to be big changes in order for things to really change. Because even if they go back on this one thing, they keep the crawling forward, they keep frog boiling. We're here talking about the censorship of Grand Theft Auto. We're here talking about the censorship of horror games and games on Steam and itch.io. All the while, people have been making the argument that it's just porn, it's just incest, it's just this, it's just that. It's always just that. And it's always my money. It's always my livelihood that's directly impacted. Let me get the dog. Hold on. Ponzo. Hello, baby girl. Ponzo says goodbye. Bye-bye. Thank you everyone for watching this very important video. And I hope that you join me in the next video, and subscribe if you want to see me talk about more things. I am getting more ideas for non-vlog types of content that I want to make, maybe music videos or something like that, but it's going to be a while before I have the time, but we'll see what happens down the pipe. But I'll see you guys later. I love you.